Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Saturday Mornings with Pastor P. Good morning. I can tell we're having a little interference, so I'm going to see how this is going to work today. Good morning and welcome to Saturday Mornings with Pastor Patricia. Today, our focus is going to be in the marketplace. Um, and in the marketplace, nothing has gone the way it's supposed to go this morning. Let me just say that. Let me get this YouTube on. Nothing I planned, the way I planned it, has not moved this morning. So, but I'm going to still push forth and do what is the assignment for today. So, if you would just be so kind and just bear with me. Got the wrong overlays. I am just working this thing this morning. But listen, so this morning we're going to talk about the marketplace. We're going to talk about keeping your focus in the marketplace. And today, the special guest was going to be someone in the marketplace. And since that did not work out scheduling wise, I will be your guest today, not the Pastor Patricia Winfield, but Patricia Winfield, the business owner, the entrepreneur. That's who is coming with us today to talk about business. So I'm going to play, hopefully, this YouTube video real quickly if we can get a good reception. I know that looks like Instagram may be on, but let's see if I can do this. And I need you guys to listen. And let's move this off the screen. Okay. I need you to listen carefully because we're going to talk about being successful in business. And in order to be successful, there are some things that we need to achieve. There are some things, and I am.
Have businesses break even or lose money. Most people don't have any money.
Let's see if this video is going to play. My goal is always to give you something that will change you from the position that you're currently in, the position of your mindset, whether it's in ministry or in business.
And have accepted the fact they don't have any money. They don't have any leftover money.
And I haven't quite figured out why I keep getting such interference. I do again apologize for the delay and the breakup. I'm trying to figure out what it is to cause us to not be able to
They're
get
fearful
on.
of money constantly. They overspend. They don't know how to produce money. They definitely don't know how to multiply it. The land of the brave and the home of the free, it's not even close to the truth.
It's just important for people to understand that complaining has no value. And if you complain about not having enough money,
good
work
morning.
more.
Can you let me know
about not
on
having
Instagram if
balance,
you can hear this
spend more
video?
time on vacationing.
I know you
with your
can't
family.
see it.
It's
I just
super
know
simple.
I want to make sure
Let
you
your
can hear
actions
it.
dictate instead of sitting there and feeling like you're not in control.
Poor people say, I can't afford it. I can't do that. I don't have time. It's an escape. You know what I mean? It's easy to say, I can't afford it. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I can't go to the gym. You know, when you could go to the gym. No, I can't. Truth is, I'm just too lazy to go to the gym.
So listen carefully.
Selling physical products like this is not the best way to make money on Amazon in 2021. And I get it. All you hear about when it comes to making money on Amazon is selling physical products.
Probably sorry, we got some things going on here today. This is not how my morning, when I tell you, I believe that this is going to be powerful because it has been a stumbling block from beginning to end. And I'm trying to get through this video with, I believe the gentleman's name is Mark Cardone. And
money doesn't have value. right? And this is an important.
Because when we understand our money, we understand where we're going in business, we're able to do things a little differently. It doesn't look like this video is going to be able to play, so I am just going to move forward because I don't want to continue to hold everyone up.
Thing that most people don't immediately understand is that money itself doesn't have value. Money is a vector for transmitting value. It's how you express value. But the value isn't in the money, it's in the product.
All right. I am going to get these videos done one of these days real soon, and we're going to be able to share this. But this morning, I am talking about business. I am the special guest. I am the speaker today.
Or service you bought with it.
Sorry,
and it's in the labor you gave in order to acquire it in the first place. That's where the value
we need to stop.
Comes from.
And I probably need to end it. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I want to play that video, but it didn't play properly. So what I am going to do is start immediately into my presentation. Is your strategy in the marketplace? That's our focus. We're talking of today is about business. I said to you guys over the year of 2022, for the first 10 months, there are going to be different areas that we're going to talk about. And one of the areas that we're going to constantly talk about is we're going to talk about ministry. We're going to have individuals talking about the marketplace. We're going to have individuals in lay field that are not in the marketplace, but their topic is going to be whatever our strategy is for that particular month. There's going to be someone in ministry. My marketplace person was not able to attend today, but glory be to God, you have a marketplace presenter right here within myself. And so, sometimes God says, use what you have and get it done. And so today I am going to talk about your focus in the marketplace and the necessity for you to be there, the necessity of what you're doing. And again, as I said earlier, I am going to always promote this across every platform because I don't serve a God who stays just in my church. I don't serve a God who I just talk to on Wednesdays or Thursdays, whenever my Bible study is. I need him in my business. I need him in every area of my life. So this morning, we are going to talk about business. We're going to talk about the marketplace. We're going to talk about things. And so I'm going to introduce myself. I am Patricia Winfield, the owner of Tax and Things. We're getting ready to change it to Building Blocks to Business. I am the chairperson of My Sister's Keeper, a nonprofit organization where we help support the whole family unit, where we help individuals from financial needs. We're even at the place of reorganizing that entity to where we're making sure to have funding for individuals who may need something coming straight out of incarceration. This is the re-entry into the community. This is our community extension, because what we do as our sister's keeper, as our brother's keeper, is we pay attention to the things that you need. And so that's what I am, my sister's keeper. I am my brother's keeper. And so in order to do that, God gave me that platform of my sister's keeper. Then I am the owner of Sweet Baby Butter. We call it Sweet BB, which is, my logo is smooth as butter. And it's a product that I have been working on. And I initially started to do this based on my husband's need. And so it has expanded, and I expect it to expand even more. Currently, my nail tech, I we do a bartering. I don't even pay for my services because the butter is so good that she likes and gives it to her clients. Well, she probably sells them, but that I've already paid for it because it paid for my services. I'm also a partner with Knights Enterprise, which is a trucking company. No One But JC Enterprise. No One But JC Transport. That's another trucking company, and No One But JC Logistics. So those are some of the basic things of who I am that I don't talk about a lot, because most of the times when I'm on here, I talk mostly about ministry. But these are part of my ministry, y'all. These are a part of who I am and what I do. So today, that's where our focus is going to be, in these business areas, so that I can help you do all that you need to get done. Okay. So the next thing that we're talking about in business necessity, hopefully I can get the slides to move. For those who are on Facebook Live, you're able to see. I'm assuming, please let me know. I'm having some interference today, but let me know if you can or cannot. We are also on YouTube for those who, you know what it looks like. Give me a second, guys. I apologize because something is not quite right here. I'm going to shift for a second. If you would just please bear with me. I have had more challenges this morning than a little bit. Just bear with me to get this presentation up and moving correctly. I just noticed that it is not doing what I need to get done. So just bear with me if you don't mind. And give me 1 second. So we're talking about business. We're talking about the necessities of business and making sure that each one of us are equipped. Nothing is worse than being in business and not knowing what to do. Nothing is worse than starting a business and it failing before you get started because you didn't have the right things in place. And so today, that's my focus. Today is the opportunity for me to share with you what it is and what it's going to take for you to be in business and stay in business. It's not just enough to be in business. You got to stay in business. It's not just enough for you to have a great idea and not know how to implement the idea. So today, I want to make sure that I do all that I can and making sure that you guys understand, for those who are in business, for those who are not, just to say, look, I need you to make sure that you're doing all the right things in business, that your business is flowing the way you intended for it to flow. Because if not, what actually is going to happen is you're going to miss some valuable insight to the things of where your business should be going. So that is what we want to make sure, that you are able to move according to the plan and the purpose that God has given you for your business. But if you don't have some things in place, you're going to miss that. Okay, so that's my focus today. That's the plan. I apologize, guys, if things, please forgive me. On Facebook, I am really trying to work this. Usually I have someone to assist me, but it's okay. I am going to do better in making sure these things work like they should. So let's go back here. All right. So let's see if we can get this slideshow to working like it should. So I talked about, all right, so that's still, I apologize, it's not. I wanted to kind of get into the idea. Please bear with me, Facebook. I am talking and I pray that you guys can still hear me. But but something is not working properly. I want to talk about the necessities of business and what you need to do in order to get your business started. So that's the first topic on business. Whenever you're in business, you've got some things that you want to do. You've got a way that you want to do your business. So if that's the case, then you need to make sure that you're doing everything according to the plan, according to the purpose that you've already set. So when you're in business, you started it for a reason. Okay, you started it for a reason to serve clients, but if you're not staying in that particular place, if you don't understand the steps or you have not done something correctly in order to make your business successful, you're going to miss it. And that I find this a lot with my clients who come in and talk about business, because they got a great idea, guys. We all have great ideas. Y'all, if you did not see in from the beginning, I mean, I do taxes, I do bookkeeping, I am in trucking, I am in butters. So listen, all of those are things that I had to dig into. I didn't just jump into it. And most of the times, the reason that you don't know about some of those things, you've never heard me talk about some of those things, is because I'm still working to master them. And what happens in business is that we jump into production before we are ready. And that's the problem. When you jump into production of a business and you have not gotten the strategic part of the business, you haven't gotten the 1, 2, 3 of business in line, you're going to miss it. You're missing the mark because you miss having the right steps in place. Okay, so let's talk about some things that you need to have in place and understanding your niche. Your niche is the specialized segment of market for a particular audience. Whoever your audience, you got to know who your audience is. If you're not researching who your audience is, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss what you need to give to the right people. You have to define your unique needs in your community. You have to define the preference and the identity of who you are for your product. You got to research. If you're going to do taxes, if you're going to do butters, if you're going to do trucking, do your research. If you're going to be a cosmetologist, you're going to be a makeup artist, do your homework. Understand the areas where you are. We have too many people going into business because they got a great idea. We have too many people going into business, but not working the plan and the process out. And then they're trying to figure out why their business is not successful. You're going to have to read. So this morning, I made sure that I pulled up. You're going to have to read some more. You guys know that I'm an avid reader. You know that we're talking about books on a regular basis. The reason that we're using Fervent for our book for the month is because it helps us to get our strategic and planning in alignment. It's our focus. Now, yeah, in the marketplace, you got to understand who your enemy is in business. Is it your neighbor? Is it the competitor? A lot of times we think because somebody else is selling the same product that they are our competitor. It's not, because guess what? They can't compare to you and your uniqueness if you begin to flow. Another book, In the Black, understanding that you got to stay in the black in order to stay in business. But if you don't understand that, you're going to miss it. So read to show thyself approved is not just in the church, y'all. It's in your business. Expand only after you have used up every ounce, every inch of the capacity, the place where you are. A lot of times people say, oh, I got to expand because it's time to move to the next place. No, it's not. If you have not used every inch of your capacity, even if it's the capacity in your mind, you're going to have to do better. If you have not gotten to the place where you're expanding your mindset for your business, then you're going to miss it. So today, my biggest focus in the business of all the business that I've talked about is going to be building blocks to business, formerly known as Tax and Things Financial Services. So I'm going to talk about structure today. I'm going to talk about the things that you need to do to help you be successful in business. That's my primary goal for today as the marketplace presenter for today. I'm going to make sure I'm trying to see which is a better, I think this is better. Here we go. So listen, building blocks to business is the business where we look at your strategic plan for your business. Building block for business is the place where we look at how we're going to build you up. So here's some steps. And guess what? You're getting this free. When I do a business setup, a business startup, I charge $300 and then they pay their state fees. Pay for the services, y'all. People go into business and they do that because they desire to make money. You open up your business to make money. But guess what? People will use you up if you allow them. And I'm speaking firsthand on that because I have allowed that to take place in a multitude of areas of my life by giving advice. And I'm okay with it but now I'm in a new season. All right. So you all get to get some free advice today for your business. And I pray that it helps you become the business owner you desire. So the first thing you need to do is research your name. Whatever your name is, it needs to be unique. And you have to research it. Where do you research that at? In your state corporation. You have to do this. There is a process. There is a level in which you must do in business in order to make your business profitable. It has to be unique, guys. So listen, you can't just, my business is Tax and Things. I can't just decide to do that and somebody's got another one down the street. Maybe I wanted to name it TNT, but there's another TNT down the street. You got to do the work. Register your business. I'm telling you this in order. You can take notes. I have this presentation. I'll be more than happy to share it later. But if you desire so, you're going to have to let me know in the comments, text me, email me, message me. You all know how to reach me. If you don't, I'll make sure you do by the end of this presentation. Register with your state corporation. And I'm telling you this in this order because I've encountered so many businesses that do this wrong. There's a process on how you set up your business. So register with your state corporation. Obtain your EIN. So you can't register with the state corporation until you make sure your name is good. You can make sure the name that you desire. Obtain your EIN, your employer identification number. That's like your social security number in business. That number identifies you, your company. It separates you from your personal. Register with your state Department of Taxation. What? Yes, you register with the SEC, but that doesn't automatically register you with the State Department of Taxation because you need to know whether or not if you got a product and you're selling goods, guess what? You need to charge sales tax because you're responsible for remitting those sales tax back into the state. You collect it, you got to give it back. It's not your money. It's called state sales tax for a reason. And if you don't like to have to do that, then incorporate it in your product sales. But it doesn't mean you get to keep the money. Let me tell you, businesses get shut down for not paying sales tax. Business gets shut down for not doing things properly. You have got to make sure that you do these things according to the law. not to your own mindset, not according to the plan that you have. So I need you to get this. Obtain a business license if it's applicable for your business. You have to understand and know that in business, there is, in order to be a structure, in order to be legal, in order to get a bank account, you got to do these things. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to jump up and I'm going to have a business. Well, they do it, but that don't make it right. We saw that during the pandemic like never before, but that doesn't make it right, y'all. Just because everybody is doing something, that don't mean it's necessary. It's the good thing to do. Yeah, I said this. I remember hearing this in ministry that I said, you know, it may be a good idea, but not a God idea. And we want God to back everything we do, but yet we do all kinds of stuff that don't make sense. And we don't follow the order. You need a team. And your team must consist of an accountant or bookkeeper, a lawyer, a banker, an accountability individual. And I was getting ready to put an accountability partner. But see, a lot of times when we get partners, we think that they're supposed to be in agreement with us. Your accountability person is supposed to push you. They're supposed to make sure and tell you you're doing business wrong. And you got to be ready to listen. You got to be ready to get things in order. Sometimes we want to do business right, but we want to do it our way. And our way ain't always legal. Our business way is not always the plan on how your business is to be structured, okay? I'm thankful to God that he has given me an insight on various things in business. And this is how ministry works for me. In my business, when I see various clients, I'm able to help you based on my knowledge from him. But I understand the numbers tell the story. And the reason why I put the accountant, bookkeeper, and an accounting system, and as you can see from the presentation, one of my good friends, Ulika Kimber, she's a CPA and I love her. She awesome woman, awesome business. And I wish I had put in some of her information about her business because she teaches accounting for the biz entrepreneur, the basics. Many of people she's referred to me because of that. But she starts the foundation. You got to have a foundation. Listen, guys, nobody builds a house without making a solid foundation. So why do we build businesses without making sure it has a solid foundation to stand? Why do we build business and not make sure that it's going to be able to last longer than a year? Because we just so quick. I have a baby that loves things right now. And we in business, you cannot expect your business to take off without putting in some work. This is not a microwave business. And if you think your business is a microwave business, just as fast as that, you know how you set the timer? You set the timer, and when it ends, it's done. That's how fast your business is going to be. It's going to be done faster than you realize it because you wanted a microwave business and you did not set the foundation to build it up so that it could stand strong. You did not set the networking people. You did not do the business correctly. Get the bookkeeper. Yes, it's going to cost you something, y'all. We had to learn these steps to make sure your business are in place. Pay for the skill set of the individual that you want to get the information. Let me tell you what pisses me off. And I can say that this is my life. If you don't like it, you can just get off. Guess what? What pisses me off in business and individuals is you'll call me for my advice about your business and what you want. But as soon as I put a $sign on the business, as soon as I put a $sign on the advice, on the consultation, you think I'm wrong. That's not what we get paid to do. It's just to be at your beck and call. Whatever your business is, I bet you I can't just go in there and tell you, just can you just I can't tell my beautician just to do my hair for a minute. Because I just need a little bit of advice about. I can't tell my barber. I just need a little bit. I just need a touch up here. That's his skill. That's her skill. I couldn't call my lawyer and ask him for advice and not expect to either have a retainer or pay a consultation fee. Let's get this right, guys. Because too many times we call people and get advice from them and we get upset when they charge us. Have a banker, somebody that you know knows the banking system that can help you navigate through some stuff. Get familiar with the bank branch manager, the person who is doing the loans. Have conversations. Take them some donuts. Take them some cookies. Know when their birthday is, guys. Because they're the ones that's going to be on your side. Prepaid legal or a lawyer. Have a network of people. That's important. You got to make sure you put these things in place, and if you want your business to be successful. For those who are just joining us today, we're talking about focusing, keeping your focus in the marketplace. And I am the presenter today, not Pastor P, but Patricia Winfield, the entrepreneur, the business owner. And today my goal is to help you navigate your business strategically so that it can be successful. Take the time to get a business plan. Why is it that we jump into business again? We don't have a business plan. I was guilty of that, y'all, but I don't follow that same principle. I try to make sure I tell my client, get a business plan, because guess what? When you get ready to get a loan, you're going to need a business plan. They're going to want to know what you know and what you don't know about the industry you're in. They're going to want to know, did you put in the work to make sure that you're in order? You can't go to the bank and say, oh, I just opened a business today. I got my business plan. I got my SEC. I got my EIN, and I need a loan to get this off. I need you to give me your money, but I don't know where I'm going. What's your projection? A business plan consists of your marketing strategy. It's going to have your vision, okay? It's going to have a 5-year plan. You're going to have to know who your competitors are and what they're doing. Do the work. Business contracts. Stop getting in business with people and without writing a contract. Stop doing work for people without putting a contract out there. If you're in partnership, there should be a partnership agreement. Let's make sure you do this. It talks about if you're a partnership, and I didn't talk about this in the beginning, so I'm going to stop right here for a moment. In business, there are multiple entity types. You got to know what your entity type is and what your requirements in order to be successful with that. So I ain't giving you everything for free today, but I'm going to give you enough. I'm going to give you enough. And listen, that's what business do. That's what marketing yourself, marketing who you are and your product is, giving people enough to draw them in. Business owners, you're trying to get money from one company to the next, from your personal to the next. You got to have documentation, write promissory notes. When you get audited, They need to know that this business is legit. And you've got things documented. Stop doing it. My friend, I love my friend Yulika. Stop bootlegging your business. She teaches it. She has a paid class, a paid course. Come on. Personal credit and business credit. They are both very important. But if your personal credit is jacked up, what do you think is going to happen with your business credit? Guess what? You can have all the right mindset and all the right tools to get things straight in your business and be able to get things financed and make the money. But if you don't have the mindset in your personal, you're going to take that over into your business. So it's so important that you line up. You cannot have a 400 personal score and expect to have a 700 business. It ain't going to work, guys. They're going to need a personal guarantor. Somebody's got to sign for that stuff until your business is established enough to make sure it's secure, because you got to have a solid foundation. Separation of your personal and business. Listen, I see businesses all the time that merge their personal and their business together. And I tell you, one of the biggest things that I learned in my business law class is the separation. See, because I'm going to be, and this is what I tell my clients. Let me tell you something. You got this business that you call an LLC. Limited liability company, not a corporation. It's called a limited liability company. And it's supposed to limit the liability against your personal. But if you don't keep them separate, you don't have a separate business. If you don't understand that you must have contracts, promissory notes, documentation in place for those businesses, for your personal, to show that they're separate. You are one. Because let me tell you what you're going to do. You're going to run to the grocery store and you're going to grab the card that got the money in the account. And that is called co-mingling. And when you begin to co-mingle your funds in one, I can swipe it because my business. I created this. I am the backbone of this business. You may just be that, but let me tell you, in the business where you have a high risk liability, and I am your client, and you've just done as a cosmetologist, you've just made a decision, and something happened when the last time you colored my hair, and I ended up with bald spots and spots, all kinds of things that wasn't my fault, wasn't because of my negligence, but yours. I'm going to go to my lawyer, and I'm going to ask them to sue you. And they're going to say, well, they're an LLC. I said, I need you to review their bank statements. I need you to review their character of how they operate in business. Consistency. Because if you do it once and you did it, you're going to keep on doing it. And so when you begin to commingle those funds, and my lawyer find out that you decided to shop at Walmart, you decided to get your nails done with your business account, and you thought it was okay because you are the owner, you are the key person of that business, he's going to let you know that now your business, your personal, they're all at risk. They're all at risk, and we're going after it all. We're going after everything you own because you did not take the moment to separate and not commingle. Business owners, your business is not your personal financer. Draw a paycheck. Write it down in a contract. Even if you are a sole proprietor, even if you are a sole proprietor, please stop commingling these funds. Because the higher risk you are in your business, the higher the liability of me taking everything you got. And I say it just like that because people don't understand. If I tell you like that and you see me as a threat to you, then you'll understand how to get it together, okay? So set a salary that works, a salary that can pay you. You know what you need financially. Set the salary and pay yourself. Because the last thing you want is to lose all because you made a mistake, an error, and commingle that stuff together, okay? All right, I'm enough on that. I'm not going to badger y'all no more for that. What will make your business profitable? I told you guys, I got this book. I've had it for years. It was with an accounting bookkeeping software that I purchased a course because I'm forever learning. I'm forever studying. I'm forever reading to do better. Okay. So in this book, it talks about what it is. In fact, the name of the book is 9 Principles. In the black, 9 Principles to Make Your Business Profitable. And so your goal got to be I don't know about y'all, but I didn't go into business to be broke. I didn't go into business. But I'm teaching you guys this because I made some terrible mistakes in business. Okay. I made some mistakes that have cost my family. I've made some mistakes that I should not have made because I knew better. So I ain't telling y'all nothing that I didn't have to put into practice. I'm telling you because I want to help you. I'm telling you because I know that this is a necessity in our community. People of color, I need y'all to understand. We don't all get to go to college and get the degree. And some had to learn by processing and going through. Well, I've already gone through. I've already processed some of this stuff, y'all. And so I'm trying to help your business, to help you change your mindset so that you can be successful. Okay. What will make your business profitable? Marketing, production, and accounting. I'm going to say that again. Marketing, production, and accounting. You got to make sure you're marketing your business in the right places for the right audience. Remember, understanding your niche and who your business is for is the beginning. So when you decide to go in business, don't just go in business because you're good at some, y'all. Don't just go into business just because somebody say, girl, you do that good. Oh, you so good at that? Don't even go in business because you like helping people in that area. Okay, because let me just say that I'm gonna reveal some truths. Y'all know for some reason, Pastor P's ministry has for me is a truth serum for some reason. I don't even know why. I'm just gonna leave that alone. But I got into doing taxes because I was audited, and I did not like the results of the audit. It resulted in me paying back money. It resulted in me having to give something back to the government because I didn't understand a law. And I said, this is the last time that I will be subject to this law. And this is the last time that somebody I know will be subject to this law. The Word of God says, our people perish because of lack of knowledge. And if you go back in some of them in the chapter before, they had the knowledge, they did not utilize it. And a lot of times we have knowledge and we just don't get the understanding of the knowledge that we have, so we don't use it in the manner in which we should. Sometimes we are so smart that we dumb. All right, I'm gonna get off that tangent for a second, but I need y'all to get this, okay? Marketing is the function of the business that brings customers to your door and accumulates in some sort of sale. Whether it's me doing this presentation that's going to bring business owners to me to say, look, my business is in a wreck and I need you to help me get it back in place. It's going to cost you, okay? Let me say that again. It's going to cost you. That's what my business is. It strategically help you get your business back in line. The taxes that I do, let me tell you, I do that because I know that it's what I have been accustomed to. But what my heart and my niche is changing businesses, because I understand what it takes. Marketing is not my thing. So I can't tell you about how to market your business. That's not my skill set. I'll refer you to somebody who's a marketing specialist. I need a marketing specialist for myself. That's not what I do. But I can talk about my business. I can sell you because I know it. Production is the function of business that deals with the customers from the time of the first sale through the entire relationship. Listen, I have clients who came to me with their parents, and now they are my clients. Why? Because I built a relationship with them. Build relationships with your clients. And so that way you're building upon something. You're strengthening the relationship over the years. With your knowledge, they know that you're the go-to person. And one of the main reasons that I have made a decision to switch the name of my business, because not a lot of people, even the long-term clients that I've had, did not know that I do all these other things. They did not know, because as a marketing person shared with me that my name, Tax and Things Financial Services, doesn't tell you that I help your business strategically. It doesn't tell you that I understand the backbone of your business. Building blocks to business says something different. So I have to thank my photographer that helped me with that. It's strategy, guys. Accounting is the function of business that gathers data and information from all of the different aspects of your business. That's the accounting. It's pulling the marketing, it's pulling the production, all into the numbers. Understanding what the numbers are going to do. Do you realize that inventory is a part of your business function? Do you understand that if you don't do your business, if you don't have the inventory and things of that nature done, that's money on the shelf. If you are in the cosmetology business, let me just use this as an example, because this happens a lot in this particular business. There's a couple things that they do and they neglect to think about it when it comes to money. So you buy product for resale. So first of all, you are selling product to clients and you're not collecting sales tax. So here you're already breaking a law right there. Yes, I will tell you all of this. You have inventory on the shelves that you did not inventory at the beginning of the year. You did not inventory at the end of the year. And so this is inventory that you need to run your business, y'all. It's money. It reduces the cost of your goods that you got to have on that shelf. And what's left on the shelf is going to reduce the amount of sales that you made. But you won't do the inventory. You won't take the time to see what kind of product, but you spent the money. Guys, I just need you to get it. The accounting makes the difference in the numbers. The accounting makes the difference in the numbers. So you got to understand the numbers tell the story. And in accounting, it's critical. It's critical in order for you to be successful. If your business is not set up correctly, you're going to miss it. So I need you guys to get that part. The foundation of your business. Your foundation is critical, okay? So let's see here. I'm ending up. I have been on here long enough. I wanted to make sure there's a couple other things that I would talk about, but I think I'll get another time. I think I like talking about business on Pastor P's ministry. I love ministry too, but I like helping business owners. So listen, it's time to get your business in order. So here's the thing, and I'm going to put it, if you need to get in touch with me for your business because your business is not structured properly, because your business, you started out good, you got a good product, but you don't have it set up in order, okay? So here's one way that you can contact me is through my website. I'm going to put it on, I'll put it on the Instagram later, but on my website where you can contact me, which is www.taxandthings.net, and you can set up how to reach me there. Okay, that's one way. You always can call my office, schedule an appointment. I am back in my office. The number is 804-722-0963. And you can schedule an appointment. You can schedule a consultation. All right. So I told y'all I was not good at marketing. So I'm working at getting this scheduling thing done where you can just schedule your appointment. So I already have it. I just got to get it. It's not my forte. So I've got to, I look for people to pay to do stuff for me, y'all, because I know what I'm not good at. Know that. Know what you're not good at and let somebody else handle that. So you got my email address, you have my phone number. You got my website and you got my phone number. Here's my email. It's because I'm going to mess this up. It's a new email address. And because I'm moving off of Tax and Things, for those of you who have Tax and Things, LLC@gmail, that's fine. You can still use that account. I am trying to move everything into Building Blocks to Business. So that is one of my my new emails that I am working into, trying to get everyone onto that platform. So if you email me at pwinfield@buildingblocks2, which I'm going to put this on, and I'll make sure I post all of this stuff later on a Instagram as well as on Facebook, on my website, so you all will know how to reach me. But it's Building Blocks to Business, the letter 2 instead of the word, The word is in the name, but it's in the on the email address is a number 2. So building. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to make sure I type as I talk, and I don't do a good about that. So building blocks to business. And if it bounces back, then y'all know I got it wrong. .com. All right. And so the website will change soon, but it's a process. Believe me, it's a process. And I want you to get the process right. So building blocks to business is where we're moving. And I actually love that because there are blocks, the taxes, the business planning, the finances, all of that is in there. Working about business credit, all of that, setting up your business properly. That is what we do in a nutshell. I love helping new business start out. So listen, get your business together. Do I do business plans? Yes. Do I do business contracts? Yes. Guys, I'm here to help you. That's my goal, is to help you become a better you at whatever that takes. That's what I love to do, is making you better. Because the better you are, the better I am. Okay? So I hope that you have enjoyed this session. This is exactly how the sessions are going to go with the marketplace. I don't know what they'll talk about, but they have the platform to talk about whatever it is in the marketplace. This is how I chose to present the marketplace information today, because I was the presenter. But I'm looking forward to what God is doing on Pastor P's ministry with businesses. Look, guys, get out there, take care of your business, do it right, start all over again. Just whatever it takes, let's get our business back in line. Let's get our business back in line. I think we've missed it too much. That's what we've done over the years, and we've just done business based on what we thought it should be done or how we felt to do it. And that's not correct. Okay. So today I pray you have been empowered to make a change. I pray that you have realized, and listen, it's not going to happen overnight. It's okay that you made some mistakes. We all did. It's okay. So now it's time to get it right. For those new businesses, the new entrepreneurs, awesome. You have not started. You have not launched out there yet. So let's get that right. Okay. Amen. So I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to join Pastor P's ministry this morning. I pray Tax and Things Financial Services on Facebook, My Sister's Keeper on Facebook. These are places where you'll see information. And I have not been as diligent in some of those areas, but I will do better, because those are my platforms. And that's where I am out. That's my visibility, and I have not been visible in those areas. That's why you see me doing it. For real, sisters, this is about business. I want to make sure that if you're connecting in any of those platforms, that you get the right information to help you grow to the next place that you're supposed to be. Okay. Well, thank you, guys. I have been on here for about an hour, and I am getting ready to get off. This is Saturday. Have an awesome day with your families. Have an awesome day in your business. If you're restructuring, this is a time to strategize, guys. Sit down and start doing some strategy about your business. Start looking for those entities that you need to have, that accountant, bookkeeper, that lawyer, that banker. Start talking to those people. Look at the successful people in your life or in your circle. Find out who they connect with. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you again. I love you guys. Again, appreciate you. Have an awesome Saturday and continue to do business right. Have a great day.